Every night, as you close your eyes, you step into the most powerful doorway of creation. The world may think sleep is merely rest, but it is far more than that. Sleep is the unseen workshop of your life. The thoughts you carry into the night do not disappear. They ripple outward, shaping the day's opportunities, and even the people who appear before you. Tonight, I invite you to unlock a ritual, so simple, yet so extraordinary, that it can shake the very walls of limitation around you and open the floodgates of possibility. This is the secret bedtime ritual that shocks the universe. Every day leaves behind a trail of thoughts, worries, and unfinished business. If you carry this weight into the night, it settles like dust upon your mind, dimming the brightness of your tomorrow. The world cannot hand you fresh opportunities while you are still clutching the shadows of yesterday. The clutter of the day, arguments replayed, mistakes magnified, tasks unfinished, becomes heavy baggage that you drag into your dreams, and from your dreams into your waking life. To step into clarity, you must first sweep your inner house. Take a quiet moment before sleep to release the mental noise. Do not battle with it, simply acknowledge and place it down. A simple journal, a few minutes of breathing, or even speaking aloud the phrase, "I let this go," clears the stage. Think of your mind as a garden. If you leave weeds untended, they will choke the flowers. Clearing the clutter is the act of pulling those weeds before they take root overnight. This is not weakness, it is strength. It is the choice to refuse yesterday's dust to place in tomorrow's sunrise. Science supports what intuition has always known. People who offload their thoughts before bed fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake with more energy. This is no accident. By emptying the mind of scattered fragments, you open space for creativity, peace, and fresh ideas to flow in. Consider the inventor who jotted down every passing thought before sleep. Freed from the noise, his mind offered him solutions in the morning, polished and ready. The same gift waits for you each night, but only if you create the space. Letting go of clutter is an act of power. It is the decision to stop replaying scenes that cannot be rewritten. It is the courage to pause the endless cycle of worry and create silence strong enough for answers to arrive. When you practice this, you enter sleep like a traveler with a light bag, free, unburdened, open to the gifts of the journey. The night is your reset button, but only if you allow it to be. Imagine lying down with a clear slate, your mind washed of complaint, your heart emptied of weight. In that state, your dreams are not polluted with old echoes. They are luminous, building bridges to the life you desire. The clutter of the day is not your prison, unless you choose to carry it. Release it tonight, and tomorrow will meet you with new light. The mind is the most powerful cinema, and every night before sleep you become both the director and the actor. What you play upon this inner screen is not idle fantasy, it is the seedbed of tomorrow. Thoughts clothed in pictures become the script of your life. If you drift into sleep with scenes of fear, failure, or confusion, the stage of your subconscious dutifully brings them into rehearsal at dawn. But if you deliberately command your inner movie, you give the universe a masterpiece to perform on your behalf. Begin by choosing a scene that reflects the life you long to live as though it is already here. See yourself stepping into the home you desire, speaking with confidence at the table of opportunity, embracing health, or enjoying harmonious relationships. Allow every detail to be vivid, the colors, the sounds, the emotions. The mind responds more strongly to images than to words alone. Neuroscience has revealed that when athletes vividly imagine their performance, the brain fires in the same pathways as if they were physically competing. This is the silent power you hold each night. Commanding your inner movie means more than daydreaming. It is intention clothed in vision. Instead of passively allowing worries to write the script, you stand firm and give direction. Picture yourself receiving the phone call that brings good news, shaking hands on the opportunity you've been waiting for, or celebrating the outcome you once thought impossible. Feel it, live it, breathe it as though it has already unfolded. Many great creators throughout history practiced this art. Inventors, artists, leaders, they rehearsed their success on the inner stage before it became visible to the world. You hold the same ability, waiting to be awakened each night before you sleep. The inner movie becomes your declaration, your rehearsal, your silent command. When practiced consistently, something remarkable happens. You begin to awaken with energy, with quiet certainty, and with ideas that match the pictures you held the night before. Life bends to the authority of those who dare to imagine vividly and consistently. You are not simply hoping, you are instructing your subconscious to build. and the subconscious never questions, it creates. As you close your eyes tonight, refuse to let random thoughts scatter across your screen. Step into the director's chair, choose your story with intention, command your inner movie, and soon the world outside will rise to meet the vision you dared to play within. Every word you speak carries weight. Words are not empty sounds, they are currents of energy that ripple into the unseen and return multiplied. Long after your lips fall silent, the echo of your declarations still vibrates in the atmosphere, shaping circumstances, attracting people, and opening or closing doors. To speak the word of power is to recognize that you are never casual in your speech. Every sentence is either planting a seed of strength or a weed of limitation. At night before sleep, your words carry even greater force. The conscious mind is softening, and the subconscious is opening its gates, ready to receive instructions. Whatever you declare in those moments seeps deeply, becoming law for your inner world. Say, I am tired, and you program exhaustion. Say, I rest in strength, and you awaken with renewed energy. This is not imagination alone. Studies in psychology confirm that self-talk influences performance, mood, and even physical health. Words spoken with conviction train the mind and body to follow. To practice this, create a phrase that reflects the life you desire as if it is already true. Whisper it gently but firmly, with no hesitation. Statements like, I walk in clarity, I am open to opportunity, or, my path is clear, become the code by which your inner self operates. These are not requests, they are commands. You are not asking the world to grant them, you are instructing your own energy to align with them. Think of words as the keys of a grand piano. Strike a note of doubt and you set a melancholy tune into motion. Strike a note of certainty and the air vibrates with harmony. Your final words before sleep are the notes that play through the night, directing the silent orchestra of your subconscious. By morning, you awaken in rhythm with the music you chose. Countless individuals have transformed their lives by changing their language. The struggling worker who stopped saying, I can't afford it, and began saying, I always find a way, suddenly noticed doors opening. The student who shifted from, I'm not good enough to, I learn with ease, found confidence growing daily. Their worlds responded not because of chance, but because of the power of words consistently spoken. Tonight, as you close your eyes, guard your tongue like treasure. Let your last words be words of power, words that command life, health, joy, and abundance. Speak them boldly, and the unseen will rush to shape your reality in their image. Gratitude is not merely a polite thought or a fleeting word. It is a living energy that transforms the state of your entire being. When you anchor gratitude in the body, you do more than think about it. You embody it, you feel it moving through your heart, your breath, your very cells. The difference is profound. A thought passes quickly, but a felt experience settles deep and radiates outward, creating a vibration that touches everything around you. Before sleep, place your hand gently on your heart, and bring to mind 3 moments from the day that made you smile or gave you even the smallest sense of comfort. It may have been the taste of your morning tea, a kind glance from a stranger, or the relief of completing a task. Do not just recall them, relive them. Feel the warmth of those moments as though they are happening again. Let the sensation spread through your chest, your breath, and your entire body. This is gratitude embodied, and the body remembers far longer than the mind alone. Science confirms what the spirit has always known: gratitude changes physiology. It lowers stress hormones, steadies the heartbeat, and releases calming chemicals into the bloodstream. People who practice gratitude before sleep not only rest more deeply, but they also wake with greater optimism. Their outlook shifts, and with it, their circumstances. The world bends more easily to those who carry gratitude in their very posture and tone. Anchoring gratitude in the body is also a shield against fear and doubt. It is impossible to hold worry and gratitude in the same breath. The moment you feel true appreciation pulsing through you, fear begins to dissolve like mist in sunlight. Your body becomes a vessel of peace, and that peace ripples into your actions and decisions the following day. There are countless stories of lives transformed simply by this practice. A woman overwhelmed by financial struggles began ending each night by feeling thankful for the smallest blessings. A roof overhead, a meal on her table, the laughter of her child. Within months, opportunities appeared that she had never noticed before. Gratitude had not changed her circumstances overnight, but it had changed her energy. And her energy attracted solutions. When you anchor gratitude in the body, you align yourself with abundance already present, and abundance always multiplies when acknowledged. Each night breathe it in, let it flow through you, and sleep wrapped in the warmth of appreciation. By morning, you will rise carrying the golden vibration that magnetizes every good thing to you. There comes a moment, after all the envisioning, affirming, and gratitude, when the most powerful act you can take is to release. To release is not to give up. It is to let go of the restless grip that strangles the very thing you are trying to call into being. Just as a farmer does not dig up the soil each day to check if the seed is growing, you too must allow your intentions to unfold in their own rhythm. Trusting the process is the secret key that turns effort into manifestation. When you cling tightly to how or when something must arrive, you choke the flow of possibility. Life does not move by force, it moves by alignment. Releasing means stepping back, exhaling, and saying inwardly, I have done my part, and now I allow the rest to unfold. In that surrender, you create space for unseen forces to arrange the details beyond your imagination. Often, what arrives is better than what you first pictured. Consider how many times life has surprised you. An opportunity appeared from a direction you never considered. A solution revealed itself in a moment of rest, not struggle. A person entered your path at the exact moment you needed them. These are the natural fruits of release. When you stop pushing, the current carries you where you were meant to go all along. Trust is not passive, it is powerful. It is an inner knowing that even if the path twists, you are still being guided toward your destination. Research in resilience shows that people who practice trust, whether in themselves, in life, or in the timing of events, handle setbacks with greater strength and bounce back faster. They waste no energy in panic, because they understand the unseen order at work. Each night, as you prepare for rest, remind yourself, the seed has been planted. Release the need to control the timing. Trust that while you sleep, your subconscious is weaving solutions, your body is restoring strength, and the world is arranging connections. You need not carry it into your dreams. Lay it down and sleep freely. When you awaken, you will not feel drained from wrestling with the unknown. You will feel light, ready to notice opportunities that were invisible in your tension. To release is to trust is to open the door. And once the door is open, life can enter with gifts far greater than anything you once tried to force into being. This is the secret bedtime ritual that shocks the universe. It is not grand or complicated. It is not reserved for a chosen few. It belongs to anyone willing to use the hours before sleep as a sacred passageway. Tonight, clear the clutter, imagine your movie. Speak your word, anchor gratitude, and release. Do this, and you will wake not only rested but charged, aligned, and ready to meet a world that bends to the rhythm you set in silence.